Almost died by someone running over me in the parking lot, but again, these small parking lots just are not conducive to motorcycles. People just don't look. We're gonna take the back roads home because I feel safer not being surrounded by larger vehicles at high speeds. All right. So, heavy philosophical conversation today. Our own mortality. So, have you dropped your bike? Have you been in an accident? For me, my very first bike was dropped. Somebody cut me off as I was pulling out of a parking lot, and I slammed on my brakes, both brakes, and I had my handlebars turned and the bike just dropped down. I tried to hold on, messed up my shoulder because I held on to the handlebar. It yanked, not out of socket, but it was bad. But no, I mean, just some scratches on the tank, no dents. So really got off lucky on that one. I've had some near misses with other bikes, just leaning over, you know, having to put the legs down and just really push to keep it up. And the real danger there is if it's starting to fall over and you start pushing it back, is pushing it all the way over the other way. So, I mean, there's always those situations where those things happen. And I mean, it's fairly normal. If you've ridden a motorcycle, I'm sure that they've happened to you. Maybe not. Maybe this is irregular for me. But I'd really, in the comments, go ahead and share your stories and get some conversation going there. But to get a little heavier, I guess, you know, people do lose their lives on their bikes, and it's tragic. You know, I had a friend whose husband's friend, they went on a group ride. Her and her husband both ride, and they were out on a like a road near a lake, and it's curving around, and they came around a curve, and there was a car over the line, and the guy, instead of getting hit by the car, rode his bike off of a ledge, and he didn't survive. And that's one of those things too. And actually, it's you know, now that I'm talking about it, one of these back roads here in my hometown, one just like this, my sensei, trying to not sound like Dwight Schrute here, but my sensei was riding his motorcycle when a guy was trying to pass somebody else, didn't see him coming back towards his way, and they went head on. And I'm not sure that anyone survived that crash, even the one driving the car. But you know, it really makes you think. And this isn't to scare anybody away from riding a bike, and it's just definitely not going to scare me away from riding a bike, because if you're riding scared or you're driving scared, that's when bad things happen. And I don't know if you've ever noticed those people that get into accidents. I mean, because I frankly, and I should be knocking on wood here because I'm just asking for it, but people who get in accidents a lot, it seems that bad luck seems to follow them around. I know a guy, and again, I've been in maybe one or two, like, you know, where we had to actually take the car to the body shop and get things fixed accidents in my life. And then I've been in some little, you know, fender benders. And I know a guy who's been in like 8 accidents, like really bad accidents. He's had surgeries, he's had back problems most of his adult life. I mean, what is it about those people? Is it because they're bad drivers, or because I've never been in a car with that guy? I mean, I'm not sure that I ever would either at this point. But it makes me wonder, if you're one of those people who have gotten a lot of accidents, would you admit to being a bad driver? I'd really like to know. Leave it in the comments if you're willing to admit to it. So anyway, just having these things, I got these things fresh on my mind. There's some ostriches out here. Yeah, there's one right there. And thought I'd bring it up to you all. Anyway, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you feel so inclined, you enjoy what you're watching, please subscribe. You would make me a happy YouTuber. Anyway, you guys have a good day. If you're out, ride safe. I'm out.